This time Morris Carter will lead us in a pledge and prayer.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Father, we come to you tonight. We ask you to look over this council. Thank the ones that's going off that have served the city of Boonville, and help the new ones and the old ones to come together and make the right decisions for the citizens of Boonville. Amen.
Thank you very much, Councilman Carter. I do ask that if you have a cell phone, if you would please turn it off at this time. Roll call, Mary.
Carter.
Here.
Ehlers.
Here.
Heaton.
Here.
Young.
Here.
Kelly.
Here.
Meadows. Here. Beach.
Here.
Livingston.
Here.
Hearing of citizens' comments. If there's anyone here this evening who would like to make a public comment, this is the time to go to the podium. You have 5 minutes. Doesn't look like we have any comments this evening. Approval of the minutes of the April 7th council meeting. Those were in your packet, and you've had time to look at those. Are there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, they will stand as presented. Consent items, we have none. Presentation of accounts and claims. I believe Earl passed that out just now. Mary, when you're ready, if you would please read that.
Ordinance appropriating money. Be it ordained by the Council of the City of Boonville as follows. Section 1. For the purpose of paying salaries and various accounts against the City of Boonville, which have been allowed by the Council at the regular meeting thereof on April 15, 2014, the sum of $19,646.73. General Fund, $4,045.31. Sanitation, $519.85. CIP tax, $1,385.86. Waterworks, $176.76. Capital projects, $3,584.35. Wastewater, $6,154.32. Tourism, $299.48. Gaming, $3,480.80. Parks and Water, 0. Section 2, the bookkeeper is hereby authorized and instructed to draw checks on the respective city bank accounts in favor of the persons whose salaries and accounts have been allowed as above, amounting to $19,646.73, being the total amount of money above appropriated. Section 3, this ordinance shall take effect and be enforced from and after its passage. First reading on April 14, 2014. Read for the second time this 15th day of April 2014, since a copy was made available prior to the meeting.
Second reading, title only.
Ordinance appropriating money.
Mark,
Mayor, I move we approve this ordinance.
do I hear a second?
Second.
Morris? Questions or comments? Roll call.
Carter.
Yes.
Ehlers.
Yes.
Heaton.
Yes.
Young.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Meadows.
Yes.
Beach.
Yes.
Livingston.
Yes.
Unfinished business. Item A, second reading of bill number 2014-010, amending the dangerous building codes in Chapter 13, Article 3 of the Code of Ordinances.
An ordinance of the City of Boonville, Missouri, amending the dangerous building codes in Chapter 13, Article 3 of the City of Boonville Code of Ordinances, providing an effective date therefor, and repealing all ordinances in conflict with this ordinance.
Morris,
Mayor, I make a motion this be approved.
do I hear a second?
Second.
Vicki? Okay, questions or comments? Roll call.
Carter.
Yes.
Ehlers.
Yes.
Heaton.
Yes.
Young.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Meadows.
Yes.
Beach.
Yes.
Livingston.
Yes.
Second reading of bill number 2014-011, amending the public nuisance regulations regarding weeds and debris removal in Chapter 13 of the Code of Ordinances.
An ordinance of the City of Boonville, Missouri, amending the Code of Ordinances Public Nuisance Regulations and Chapter 13 regarding weeds and debris removal, notification, hearing, and abatement options, providing an effective date therefore, and repealing all ordinances in conflict with this ordinance.
Mike?
Ma'am, I make a recommendation we approve this bill.
Okay, second.
Second.
Morris, seconds. Questions, comments? Roll call.
Carter,
Yes.
Ayers,
Yes.
Heaton,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Meadows,
Yes.
Beach,
Yes.
Livingston.
Yes.
New business, first and second reading of bill number 2014-012, accepting the results of the April 8, 2014 Boonville municipal election, certified copy available tonight. That was,
An ordinance declaring the results of the municipal election held in Boonville, Missouri on April 8, 2014 regarding the city council members, mayor, and Highway 87 corridor annexation. Be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Boonville, Missouri as follows. Section 1. It is hereby found and declared that the vote at the municipal election held in the City of Boonville, Missouri on April 8, 2014 for city council members, mayor, and Highway 87 corridor annexation, as certified by Darrell Kemp, Cooper County Clerk, attached hereto as Exhibit A, is hereby accepted. First and second reading, April 15, 2014. Read for the first and second time and passed this 15th day of April, 2014, after a copy of this ordinance has been made available for public inspection prior to its first and second reading.
Second reading, title only.
An ordinance declaring the results of the municipal election held in Boonville, Missouri on April 8, 2014 regarding the city council members, mayor, and Highway 87 corridor annexation.
Mark,
Mayor, I move we approve this ordinance.
do I hear a second? Noah?
A second.
Questions or comments? Roll call.
Carter,
Yes.
Ayers,
Yes.
Heaton,
Yes.
Young,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Meadows,
Yes.
Beach,
Yes.
Livingston.
Yes.
Mike?
I know this is agenda. I just wanted to make a comment before we go to the next one, to adjourn. I was committee chair of a committee for rental housing over the last year and 3 months. I have a presentation I'd like to make. It hasn't been the appropriate time with the annexation and other activities we had scheduled recently. And so that means that the time that's left for me while on council is gone, but I'd like to come back outside of the council and make that presentation to the council members to provide you the data that we've collected, let you decide what you want to do with that in the future.
Okay. Thank you, Mike.
That would happen in May, by the way.
Okay. Item B, 2013-14 council adjournment. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make
Morris?
a motion, we adjourn.
Do I hear a second? Susan? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, don't everybody get up and leave. We're going to do this a little differently. So, Mark and Mike, would you all please just stand up and stand behind your chairs, please? Is this on? No. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I'll stand down here so we can get a Kodak moment together here for Edward.
Let me get out of the way.
Tonight, we say goodbye to Councilman Livingston and Councilman Kelly as they step down from the Boonville City Council. Councilman Kelly has served 2 years on the council, and Councilman Livingston has served 8 years on the council. Both are very kind and considerate of their fellow councilmen and constituents. They're very articulate and have always given thoughtful consideration to all of the issues brought before the council. They will be missed. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "The reward of a thing well done is having done it." The definition of well done is, 1, performed accurately and diligently, executed with skill and efficiency. 2, thoroughly cooked, especially until all redness is gone. I think that comes with the heat part of that you encounter occasionally when you're on the council. I'll let you decide which is the definition you like best. Thank you both for your efforts and your contributions to the City of Boonville. Thank you both for a job well done.
Thank you, Mayor.
Let's give them a round of applause. As a small token of our appreciation, we do have a plaque for you, and if you would like to say a few words, you're certainly
Sure.
welcome.
Do you want to take a picture with me first?
Okay? Okay.
Thank you. Yes, I do. I want to say that this has been a great experience for me. I wanted to find out what our government was about, and I found it out every day, almost every day, either with a phone call or with meetings. And it's enlightening, it's inspiring, because you get to meet some true professionals for our city. People that work for us do a great job. And I don't think you really appreciate that until you get on this side of the table and you hear what goes on every day in their lives and in this city and what they do for us. I trust them. I think they're dedicated and true professional in everything they do. And I do want to give something to Earl. I have over here a card, a thank you card that was made by my daughter, matter of fact. It might be worth something someday.
Yeah.
It's just a little thank you, echo the words I just said, and a little, excuse me, a cash contribution for the water supply that I've been partaking in the last few years. Thank you. And then for Mary, my little table mate here, who I've had to carry her during these meetings. You guys don't realize what I have to do. But all the same, I have some Ferrero Rocher for you. It's your favorite, and my favorite to take from you whenever I come to your office. So there's a new supply, at least for a couple of weeks. And I noticed there's some over there, and that's probably you're doing as well. You can keep that for your office. Thank you very much, Mary.
Thank you very much, Mike. Mark, here's a token of our appreciation, plaque, and we'll do a little Kodak moment. Like to say a few words?
I would. And Mike, I don't know how I compete with that. But I thank you for your service. It's been interesting meeting the new people on the council. These 8 years, I have learned a lot about city government, and I would encourage everyone to be involved, whether it's on a committee or whether it's running for an office, because as Mike said, I don't believe very many of us understand what goes on until you sit up here. So without saying any more, I appreciate the opportunity to serve the city. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, you two gentlemen can take a seat back in the chambers, and everyone can sit down, please. Get back in their regular spots. No, the chair does not come with the party gift.
Would you like this? Really?
So at this time, I will call the new council to order, and we will have the swearing in of the newly elected officials by our city clerk, Mary McAllister. Would you like us to go down here?
Down there, please.
Okay, you lead.
Thank you. Go right ahead. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear. I do solemnly swear. That I possess all the qualifications prescribed.
That I possess all the qualifications prescribed
For the office of law of which I have been elected by law.
the office of law for which I've been elected by law.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Missouri,
and the state of Missouri,
the provisions of all laws of this state
the provisions of all laws of this state,
affecting cities of the third class
affecting cities of the third class,
and the ordinances of said city,
and the ordinances of said city,
and faithfully demean myself
and faithfully demean myself
in the office of which I have been elected
in the office for which I have been elected,
of the city of Boonville, Missouri.
the city of Boonville, Missouri.
Congratulations, welcome back.
Okay, thank you, Mary, very much. Okay, we have called the new council to order. At this time, we're going to be doing the election of the mayor pro tem, and I always like to do a little explanation because it's not something that is in our ordinances. There's no set way to do it. We have a way that we have done it in the past, and I want to explain that to our new folks so you're familiar with it. The way we have done it in the past is that we take nominations from the council. And those nominations then are voted on in order. Let's say John Smith is nominated first, we'll vote on John Smith first. Let's say Joe Smith is nominated second, we would vote secondly. The first one to get a majority of votes is who is the mayor pro tem. Is that the way everybody's remembering it? So, Earl?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So, at this time, I will open the floor for nominations for mayor pro tem. Steve?
I nominate Becky Ehlers to be Mayor Pro Tem.
Okay. Becky Ehlers. Other nominations? Sounds like a railroad job. Would you like to, Becky, would you like to nominate someone else?
I'm thinking about it.
Well, I would like to have a show of hands for those who are in favor of Becky Ehlers as the mayor pro tem. Okay?
All right.
Congratulations, Becky. You're looking a little overwhelmed right now. Okay, reports of standing committees, we have none. Reports of city officials, Earl?
I have nothing tonight.
Did you want to mention that we will be having a workshop before our next meeting, so,
Yes, we'll have a short presentation from Jim Gann on a economic development issue that you've already received information on, but thought might serve to refresh that.
okay, so,
6 o'clock?
probably,
I'm gonna do it 6:15.
yeah. But just watch your,
Shouldn't take long.
watch your agenda when it comes out. Mayor, I do have our committee appointments, and I will circulate those now. If you would pass those out. Those are the committees that you will be serving as an advisor on, and that is effective immediately, so I also attached a list of when the meetings are, so you'll know if you've got a meeting tomorrow night that you didn't know about.
We got some extras.
Okay. City Councilor, Megan?
I have nothing this evening.
Okay. Miscellaneous? No. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we are adjourned, and Mary and Kate and Some other, Sherry, have been working hard for a little reception, so we'll adjourn, and please go back and have something to eat. Thank you very much.